Did you know this is the molecule that holds your entire physical body together? It's called laminin, a protein literally designed to hold you together from collapsing. And yes, it's in the shape of a cross. God is a genius. Just look at this snowflake up close. He's in the details. And if he's that precise with snow, think about how precise he is with the body he gave you.
Shot in the air, good! The game's over, and the Bulls have won. Jordan, he's got it!
My name is Nico, and I transformed myself from this to this in 3 months. And I did it by rejecting modern self-improvement and going back to God's blueprint. But what got me down this rabbit hole? You see, when I was 10, I had a crush on this cute girl named Marion. Maybe she's watching this. How you doing? But I was fat, so to win her over, I obsessed over self-improvement. At 14, I had lost the weight, cleared my skin, but I was still too scared to talk to her. I moved schools afterwards, but I kept digging down this rabbit hole. As years went by, I looked better, and better. I got hired as a model, got job offers for no reason, true story. But at 18, I had a supernatural encounter with God Himself. I abandoned the pursuit of self-improvement and I went all in on feeding the homeless, which you might have seen. And after 2 years of neglecting my temple, this is what I looked like. Gross. Puffy cheeks, acne, dark eye circles, high body fat, no jawline, and still no Marion. So I decided to glow up again. But I'm a Christian now. I see the world completely differently. So I did my research from a godly angle this time and whoa. Your toothbrush is bad for you. Use a beeswax stick. Really? Shampoo kills your scalp. Use egg yolks instead. Ew. Watch every sunrise and every sunset. Why? They lied to you. You don't need 8 glasses of water. You need minerals. Okay. Sleep is the cornerstone of your looks. Wait, really? Whey protein? Acne. Eat meat. Okay. Walnuts look like your brain and they help your brain. Carrots look like your eyes and they help your eyes. Beans look like kidneys and they help your kidneys. Oh no! God is cooking! Avoiding sunlight can shorten your ramen's bone by 4 millimeters. Wait, really? No. And a deep rabbit hole it was. But it worked. Because just 3 months later, defined jawline, visible abs, muscular physique, cleared acne, no more eye circles, and still no Marion. Could you believe it? From skincare to diet. How much did everything cost me? Minus $1,000. Yes, I saved $1,000 following God's methods. And through all this, I realized something about God most people die without ever realizing. Beauty is the default. We gotta go back to default setting. Beauty was never about changing yourself. Beauty standards change every 10 years by push propaganda from billionaires who wanna sell you the next thing you need to be beautiful again. Beauty changes every decade, so do the products you need. The beauty was put inside of you by your creator. Your potential is in your DNA, not inside this plastic box. To be beautiful, you don't need to become someone else. You need to come back to who God designed you to be. I mean, it's so obvious. We were meant to be beautiful. We weren't meant to be changed. We were meant to be aligned. And I have proof. In the 1930s, a dentist traveled to isolated African tribes, untouched by modern civilization. And what he found was insane. Perfect teeth, wide jaws, straight faces, almost zero tooth decay. No toothpaste, no braces, no mouthwash, just hard foods, raw meat, and beeswax sticks. Then, modern food got introduced. Flour, sugar, seed oils, and within 1 generation, crooked teeth, smaller jaws, weaker faces, and rotting mouths. I repeat, I have proof. Right now, thousands of people are quitting shampoo. It's called the No Poo movement. And for almost everyone participating, their hair gets thicker, stronger, and healthier. Why? Because God didn't make us to depend on chemicals. He made us to thrive without them. I have proof! Science now confirms fasting triggers deep healing, cellular repair, burns body fat, and sharpens your mind. But the Bible, it commanded fasting 3,466 years ago in Exodus. By the way, do you know who invented the eat 3 meals a day rule? Well, I'll tell you, it became normalized in the Industrial Revolution when powerful billion-dollar families like the Rockefellers helped shape the food and medical systems we still live under. Systems we can now see are destroying us. Modern health does not ask, what did God design? Instead, it asks, how can we make profit? Think about it. You're tired? Here's caffeine. Can't sleep? Here's melatonin. Got acne? Here's a chemical cream. Bad teeth? Here's fluoride. Dry skin? Here's another lotion. Low testosterone? Here's another supplement. See the pattern? Every problem gets another product. Nobody asked why the problem is there in the first place. Because if they fix and heal you, they just lost you as a customer. They turned your health into a paid subscription, like Netflix. You're told your hair needs shampoo, your skin needs 12 products, your mouth needs chemicals, your body needs powders. We've been taught every problem needs something new, another product, another pill, another trend. But what if the answer wasn't adding more? What if it's simpler, not as complicated? What if you just have to go back to what God gave you? That's exactly what we teach inside this community. We don't chase trends. We go back to God's blueprint. Beauty is the default. The good news, you can return to default settings. Here's how. Step 1, you detox. Your body has been stacking years of trash in your gut, system, and under your skin, making you appear more tired, puffy, and bloated. We teach you how to flush out the old poison and prevent new poison from coming in. We'll teach you how to identify all of the silent killers and also how to swap them out for 100% natural alternatives. Guess what? They're cheaper. Step 2, realign yourself with God's rhythm. Sleep, sunlight, breathing, movement, nutrition. We stop fighting our body. We synchronize with it. Step 3, we restore. Restore your posture to the height you should be at. Restore your facial aesthetics to be more attractive. Restore your body's mighty strength. And restore your joy in life. Now, to help guide you through your transformation, I built this community so simple, even a 7-year-old can follow it. You don't have to spend 500 hours researching and experimenting on yourself just to find out what's another fake trend and what actually works. Because inside, you have access to the full default settings roadmap. My team and I have spent well over 500 hours researching and fact-checking everything we put inside the community. This is all the research. Every document, written by hand, no AI, just brutal work. Shout out Oscar. And after stacking all the data, we turned it into the simplest follow-along guide that's humanly possible. No information overload, no studying science, just action. Just follow the next step. And everything inside is at the simple English level of a 3rd grader. Why? Because chemicals have warnings, but God's health has no age limit. And if you're thinking, what if this stuff works for other people, but it's not going to work for me? Well, you'll never have to guess what to do in your specific situation again. Because inside this community, I show up on video calls to answer all your questions live, personally. Also, you'll never stay stuck or confused because inside you have direct access to me. You can text me any question you have so you never stay stuck. Instead of losing weeks going in circles, you just get the answer and keep going. And you'll finally stop feeling like the crazy one. You'll always have someone who's been where you're going. Every member in this community has asked the same questions as you, and they've decided to trust God's design over the modern system. Everyone's on the same path. Inside, we all help each other and share our experiences and celebrate each other's wins. So you can learn from other people's mistakes, trying to do the same thing you're doing, and avoid losing money, time, and unnecessary setbacks. Some people even end up becoming friends in real life because they find out they're in the same area or go to the same church. You think all this sounds too good to be true? Yeah, sounds like him. You don't have time to transform yourself? Perfect. This was made for people like you. The program doesn't make you add things. It makes you replace and remove things. You're skeptical. You think this is some gimmicky cash grab. Good. Lots of liars out there. Stay safe. That's why I put almost everything I know on my YouTube for free. And if you can get value from me just on YouTube, imagine if we were in the same group chat. Well, I'll tell you what happens. It's so much more than loving what you see in the mirror. It's so much more than having confidence in every room you walk into. It's so much more than having your childlike energy back. More than coming back to your friends with a complete new glow. More than luscious hair, sharper jawline, white teeth, inches added in height, dark circles removed, facial structure fixed. It's the wins you get from having all that. Let me explain. Because you're healthier, you're more beautiful. Because you look good, now you're confident. Because you're confident, you shoot the shot. Because you shoot the shot, you get a small win. Because you get a small win, now you have momentum. Because you have momentum, you have new motivation. And it compounds and compounds and compounds. And one day you just look in the mirror and for the first time since you were a kid, you're the person you were always meant to be when God formed you in that womb. The person you were before the world told you who you should be. Anyways, I do have one extra gift for you. The community is free. What? But it's $28, right? I know. I'll explain how it's free. Just listen carefully. My team and I didn't limit our research to biology. We also looked into economics, the cost of modern products, the cost of natural alternatives, the cost of living this lifestyle, because we believe that even when times get tough, everyone deserves to be healthy. And after doing the math, we celebrated because the numbers showed something that's absolutely insane. It showed that if you actually implement what we teach in this community, you save hundreds of dollars a year. And for those of you who go hard on self-improvement, you can save thousands of dollars a year. Yes, the community's knowledge pays for itself. That's why I picked $28 a month, because I know for sure that if you actually apply what we teach inside, you can save more than $28 a month, making it free. Because I believe this knowledge should be accessible for everyone for free forever. And also to motivate you to move your butt and take action once you're inside. These are officially the last 20 seconds of this video. And I saved the most important question for last. You know Jesus is king. You know he put everything we need in nature. You know the modern world is poisoning and softening us. You know how much privileged, good-looking people get in this world. And now you know the community is free if you actually take action. There's nothing more you need to know. So here's my question. How much longer are you gonna overthink before taking action?